Carla Connor is set to open up about her deepest fear in Coronation Street as the shocking back-from-the-dead twist involving Becky Swain continues. But what kind of chaos will Becky bring in the coming week? The police officer, who was believed to have died, made a surprise return to Weatherfield last month, leaving her wife Lisa and daughter Betsy completely stunned. Her comeback has also unsettled Carla, who's now anxious about the state of her relationship with Lisa. In the upcoming episodes, Carla confesses that she's reconsidering her planned trip to Ireland because she's nervous about leaving Lisa alone with Becky. Lisa initially feels hurt, wondering if Carla doubts her loyalty. Still, she tries to put her girlfriend's mind at ease, assuring her that her heart belongs only to Carla and that Becky is nothing more than a distant chapter in her romantic past. But will Carla believe her and head off to Ireland with peace of mind? At least Carla's being truthful. She's been very open for a while about her unease over Becky's sudden reappearance in Lisa's world, a Corrie insider shared. Although it's understandable for Carla to be wary of Becky, it's equally vital for Lisa that her partner shows faith in her. The big question is, can they mend things before Carla flies out to Ireland? Carla's fears aren't entirely misplaced, as Becky's return comes with hidden motives. The newcomer seems to be quietly slipping her way back into Lisa and Betsy's lives, and actress Amy Cudden has hinted that Becky is determined to piece her family back together. Becky uses her humor as one of her clever strategies, the actor explained. She's quite a cunning and unpredictable person. If you had to describe her type, she'd be a shapeshifter. Someone who adapts to whatever situation she's in. She understands exactly how to make Lisa laugh, and she can do the same with Betsy. When it comes to reconnecting with them, one of the easiest ways for Becky is through laughter, using charm to slowly break down their walls. Betsy is just as much her child as she is Lisa's, so that relationship will naturally come with challenges they'll need to navigate. And since Becky thrives on emotional connections, things are unlikely to stay calm or uncomplicated. Coronation Street chaos looms as Tyrone's desperate plea goes unheard. Tyrone Dobbs faces a heartbreaking ordeal next week in Coronation Street when he takes a nasty fall from his wheelchair. The accident happens after Cassie Plummer abandons her injured son to spend a boozy afternoon with Steve McDonald instead. Tyrone's wife, Fizz, is also nowhere nearby, leaving fans to wonder how everyone will react once the truth comes out. Poor Tyrone. He's on the floor, calling for help, and nobody can hear him, a Corrie insider revealed. Cassie's busy having fun with Steve just a few doors away, while Fizz is off in town. They're both supposed to be keeping an eye on him. At the start of the week, Cassie appears to be the picture of a caring mom, helping Tyrone through his physio routine. But when she receives a cheeky text from Steve, she's easily tempted by the offer of fun at number one, quickly ditching Tyrone to enjoy herself elsewhere. Meanwhile, chaos erupts at the Barlow house when Tracy returns to discover Steve and Cassie have polished off Ken's treasured bottle of vintage wine, the one from his first wedding to Deirdre. Furious, Tracy lashes out at the pair for their disrespect. Elsewhere, Fizz decides to take a little detour instead of heading straight home to Tyrone. She bumps into Tim and convinces him to give her a lift into town, unaware that her husband will soon be in serious trouble. While Cassie and Fizz are both off doing their own thing, disaster strikes as Tyrone topples from his wheelchair. With his spinal injury leaving him unable to move, he's left helpless on the floor until Cassie finally returns, only to find her son in agony. Cassie is crushed by guilt for leaving Tyrone alone, the insider adds, and things get even worse when Fizz learns what happened. She's furious at Cassie's carelessness, but also hiding her own shame for not being there. Still fuming, Fizz gives Cassie the cold shoulder. But soon the situation flips when Cassie learns from Sally Metcalf that Carla Connor actually gave Fizz the entire week off to take care of Tyrone. It dawns on Cassie that Fizz's excuse about a factory errand was a total lie, meaning she too abandoned Tyrone when he needed her most. The question is, will Fizz own up to her mistake or let Cassie take all the blame? Coronation Street heartbreak as Asha's suicide attempt shocks Dev in ITVX episode. Coronation Street delivered deeply emotional scenes tonight as Asha Alahan attempted to end her life, leaving her father Dev completely shattered. The young trainee paramedic has been under immense pressure in recent months, grieving the loss of friends, coping with her twin brother's move abroad, and enduring a traumatic assault at work. A few weeks back, Asha tried to assist an intoxicated woman who turned violent, spitting at her and hurling racist abuse. When Asha reported the incident, her colleague Naomi denied everything and accused her of fabricating the claims. Determined to seek justice, Asha went to the police, while Bernie Winter came up with her own scheme to publicly shame Naomi. But that plan disastrously backfired when Naomi retaliated by threatening to sue for defamation. To avoid further trouble, Asha was forced to withdraw her police complaint. In the aftermath, Asha's mental health spiraled. She began missing work and shutting people out, which left Dev increasingly worried. In tonight's distressing episode, Asha's pain reached a tragic breaking point as she tried to take her own life in Victoria Gardens. Thankfully, Theo Silverton discovered her just in time and called for help. Dev was horrified when paramedics asked whether Asha had taken any substances, and, in a panic, he lashed out at Brody Michaelis, accusing him of supplying her with drugs. However, his world collapsed when Asha later confessed at the hospital that she had intentionally taken the pills. As Asha opened up to a mental health specialist about her despair, Dev was left guilt-ridden, apologizing to Brody for his earlier outburst. But when doctors revealed that the overdose might have caused internal damage, Dev broke down completely. In a heartbreaking moment, he admitted to Bernie that he was terrified of losing his daughter and blamed himself for not noticing her pain sooner. Bernie, however, comforted him, reminding Dev that he couldn't have known what Asha was going through and that none of it was his fault. Coronation Street viewers spot possible hint of D.I. Costello's downfall in shocking twist. Fans of Coronation Street are convinced that D.I. Costello may be hiding secrets, with new developments hinting at a potential downfall for the mysterious head of CID at Weatherfield Police. The suspicions come after Costello, played by Dawn Brony, has been heavily involved in Lisa Swain's recent storylines. Lisa has been grappling with her past, which resurfaced in dramatic fashion following the death of her colleague, PC Craig Tinker. Costello encouraged Lisa to attend therapy to process her trauma, which also reignited memories of losing her wife, Becky Swain, while on duty. Fans first learned about Becky last year when Lisa confided in Carla Connor about her late wife. At the time, Lisa was balancing her demanding detective work on cases involving Lauren Bolton and Joel Deering with raising her teenage daughter, Betsy. Since then, viewers have followed Lisa and Carla's blossoming romance. The pair recently moved into No. 6 Coronation Street together and became engaged. In a stunning twist last month, Becky unexpectedly returned to Weatherfield, very much alive. Lisa was left speechless when she saw Becky standing opposite her in her new home alongside her fiancée Carla, coinciding with Betsy's 18th birthday. An emotional Lisa confronted Becky, who explained that she had been in Spain under a new identity as part of witness protection following a failed undercover operation. Lisa then turned to Costello, who confirmed Becky's story. Costello's dubious conduct didn't end there. He was later spotted observing Kit interacting with Carla at the police station before offering Kit a promotion, raising further questions about his motives. Eagle-eyed viewers may have caught a clue hinting at Costello's potential downfall during the first-ever Coronation Street and Emmerdale crossover, set to air in January. A newspaper pinned to a board behind Costello carried the headline, "Police Arrest Gang Members," which fans speculate could play a key role in exposing him. Coronation Street airs Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 p.m. on ITV1 and is available to stream on ITVX and YouTube.